Ever wondered why you keep missing out at the final stages of a job interview? Ever looked at someone's work experience and wondered how the hell they managed to land the job? Ever had a boss who's had you questioning how they were promoted ahead of you? Well, in this video, I'm going to outline my top 4 tips to help you nail the job interviews so you can stop dwelling on what ifs and start landing the job of your dreams. Hi, it's Emily Gregson here at Signature Career Management, where our passion is placing leading FMCG talent who transform the commercial performance of teams and organisations across the world. So if you're looking to maximise your career potential, be sure to hit subscribe and click the link in the description below to follow our LinkedIn company page for up-to-date market insight, career advice, recruitment tips and general all-round good content. And don't forget, if you'd like more information surrounding the content in this video, use the link in the description below to download a handy ebook that will summarise everything I'll be talking about, as well as outlining the feedback we get directly from the tens of thousands of our LinkedIn followers we survey every single week. But without wasting any more time, let's get on with it. With the extortionate costs associated with making a bad hire, you'd think that businesses would adopt far more robust selection processes to ensure they get the right person for the job. But with so many hiring managers still placing the greatest emphasis on interview performance, when there's so much riding on it, it can be easy to wilt under the pressure. As the motto goes though, fail to prepare, prepare to fail. So I thought I'd take the wealth of experience I've accumulated over my years in recruitment and outline the 4 precursors of success that I see candidates replicate time and time again that enables them to succeed in job interviews where others fail. Then, if you stick around until the end, I'll give you my one final pointer where the rules have changed significantly over recent years, but can make all the difference to the outcome of an interview. So let's get on with it. When it comes to discussing your work history, it's essential you demonstrate how your skills, achievements, and professional growth will benefit your future employer. To achieve this, you need to prepare beforehand by reviewing your work history and identifying key results, challenges and experiences from each of your previous positions. You then need to relate the most relevant examples to the job you're applying for. In the interview, start with a brief overview by providing a concise summary of your work history, including companies you've worked for, job titles, and the categories or channels you've been involved in. This provides a useful top-level view of your background. When leaning further into previous roles though, you need to place a greater emphasis on achievements and results. Instead of simply listing your job responsibilities, focus on the outcomes you achieved in each position by discussing specific projects, initiatives, or goals that you accomplished. Then back up your claims with tangible results. Always relate your past to the future. Make connections between your previous experiences and the job you're interviewing for by explaining how the skills, knowledge, and insights gained in earlier positions align with the new role you're applying for. This will demonstrate your ability to transfer your expertise. And remember, when discussing career transitions or employment gaps, be sure to do this in a proactive way to avoid negativity, no matter how annoyed you may be with your past experiences. Provide honest and concise explanations, focusing on the skills and experiences you'd gained during those periods that have made you a stronger candidate. Frame any career changes as opportunities for growth and highlight how they've contributed to your development and built your resilience. Overcoming challenges proves your commitment to ongoing learning and shows a prospective employer that you're capable of adding value as you grow within a role. Most interviews will start with a look back at your work history, but if you get this right, it will set the tone for the rest of the interview and give you the best chance of a successful outcome. While many candidates focus on preparing and rehearsing responses to potential questions, one thing that shouldn't be overlooked is thorough research on the company ahead of an interview. This can significantly improve your chances of success by setting you apart from other candidates. Firstly, employers appreciate candidates who take the time to learn about them because it confirms their genuine commitment to a process whilst demonstrating an inquisitive nature. For Familiarising yourself with the company's mission and values, and past and present, for example, shows that you are genuinely interested in the job and that you have taken the initiative to understand what they stand for and what makes their opportunity unique. It also helps to align your own experiences and values with those of the company, enabling you to better explain how you can support their success. Research enables you to adapt your responses and showcase your relevant skills and experiences. By having a strong understanding of a company's industry, products or services, target audience, and competitors, you can frame your answers in a way that addresses the organisation's challenges. This tailored approach allows you to highlight specific accomplishments from your previous roles that are most relevant. And by linking your research back to the job description, you can identify key skills or qualifications the employer is seeking and ensure that you emphasise the ones that you possess. Last but not least, conducting research helps you prepare questions to ask during the interview. As is almost always the case, at the end of an interview you'll be given the chance to ask these, which is not only an opportunity for you to gain more insight into the role in the company, but also allows you to further demonstrate your engagement with the process. Investing time and effort into researching the company in advance of an interview not only helps you position yourself as a well-prepared and qualified candidate, but enables you to influence the direction of the interview in your favour and improve your chance of a successful outcome. Language plays a pivotal role in an interview, and amongst other things, the way that you can articulate yourself can signal your high-performing traits to elevate you above your peers. Confidence and assertiveness are two highly desirable traits in candidates, and the use of strong and decisive language can convey these qualities. By utilising statements such as "I'm capable of" or "I can confidently handle," you can project assurances in your abilities. Clear and concise communication that avoids excessive qualifiers or hesitations backs this up, and maintaining good eye contact whilst employing a firm tone can further reinforce these traits. Problem-solving and analytical skills are also attributes that are linked to high performance. During an interview, showcase these skills by employing specific language such as discussing past experiences using the STAR methodology to highlight how you've tackled problems and achieved successful outcomes. Following up with phrases like "I identified the issue," and "I analysed various options," and "I implemented an effective solution" to demonstrate you can think critically, evaluate situations and take decisive actions. In rapidly changing work environments, adaptability and flexibility are also highly desirable attributes. To demonstrate these traits, discuss instances where you've successfully dealt with unexpected challenges. Using phrases like "I quickly adapted to," "I embraced change by," and "I effectively manage shifting priorities" demonstrates your ability to navigate dynamic environments. Reinforcing this with positive language when referencing change, growth and development conveys an open mindset and a willingness to embrace new opportunities. Finally, collaboration and teamwork are also particularly important in the current job space, where remote working has a detrimental effect on these. During an interview, you can still demonstrate inclusivity when discussing team achievements, whilst maintaining the spotlight on yourself by using phrases such as "I actively contributed to the team's success," "I fostered a positive team environment," and "I effectively communicated with team members" to emphasise your high performance. The language used during interviews is a powerful tool, and good interviewers should pick up on the subtle nuances of verbal communication to help identify their perfect candidate. Therefore, to maximise your chances of success, you need to give the language you use ample consideration. If you get to latter rounds of job interviews, you'll likely be asked to present if this could be an integral part of your role, so you'll need to nail this if you want to land the job. To do this, any presentation you deliver needs to be well structured so you can communicate your ideas effectively. Begin with a compelling introduction that captures the attention of your audience and establishes your credibility from the outset. Follow this with a clear outline of the main points that you will cover. When you get to the main body of your presentation, avoid overwhelming your audience with excessive text or cluttered visuals, and instead use concise bullet points, high-quality images, and charts to support your main points. Keep it sleek, simple, and professional to maintain focus on your message. Conclude your presentation with a strong summary that reinforces your key messages, leaving a lasting impression on your interviewer. And one of the most important things you need to consider, which you'll be amazed how many people forget, is ask yourself, have I answered the question? When it comes to presentations, practice makes perfect. Rehearse it over and over so you're comfortable with the flow and timing. And pay attention to your body language, voice projection and gestures. Remember, an engaging presentation captures the attention of the interviewer and fosters interaction, so encourage this by asking questions, seeking feedback and inviting the audience to share their thoughts. By doing this, you can demonstrate your communication skills and create a positive impression. And don't forget, prepare for potential questions and anticipate queries that your presentation might throw up. And if you can't answer the question, be honest and offer a follow-up with additional information. Although presentations and job interviews can be intimidating, preparation is key, and if you embrace the opportunity to showcase your skills and leave a lasting impression that sets you apart from other candidates, you give yourself the best possible opportunity of getting the job. So there we have it, my top 4 tips for smashing a job interview, and if there's one common theme that runs throughout this video, it's that preparation is key. Be prepared to talk about your past by knowing your work history inside and out and how this contributes to you being the most qualified candidate for this role. Prepare by thoroughly researching the hiring organisation so that you can strategically influence the direction of the interview. Prepare key phrases that you can use throughout your interview that will demonstrate yourself as a high-performing individual, and prepare your presentation in meticulous detail so that you can deliver exactly what the audience is looking for. If you get the preparation right and is sufficient in quantities and detail, it puts you in the greatest position to demonstrate yourself in the best light, deliver what the assessors are looking for, and give yourself the biggest chance of success. And there's one pointer I mentioned at the start of the video that everyone should consider, and that is, find out what the dress code is, even if the interview will be done remotely. Gone are the days where suits are a prerequisite for any interview, and in some situations, if you overdress, not only will it make you feel uncomfortable, not a great start when the pressure is on, but it may prevent the interviewers from developing an unconscious affinity with you. My advice is ask in advance. If you've been introduced by a recruiter such as myself, we should be coaching you on what is acceptable attire in your interview. But if you've gone direct, check out the job advert for clues, or don't be afraid to ask, because in most situations these days, smart casual is a far safer option. That's it for now. Don't forget to click subscribe below and follow the link in the comments to the resources page on our website, where you'll be able to find access to all the ebooks that accompany these videos. But until next time, thanks for watching.